The thing I love about America is it's really about choices. You have a chance to make choices. I mean, you do. You can choose to do A or you can choose to do B, and you're not stuck on a track. You can change and do whatever you want to do. And these people have been letting this woman unravel for 15 years, and the reason they're doing it is because they don't want to worry about her out on the street. They're doing this to make themselves feel better, not for her, for them. That just
how's that working?
drives me,
Not very well.
that just drives me crazy. Is anybody responsible for your choices once you're an adult besides yourself?
Absolutely.
No, shouldn't be.
The biggest question that we have to ask ourselves is really, what do we want out of this life and what are we willing to settle for? That's what you have to ask yourself. And are you willing to make the hard choices to get what you want? Because the difference between winners and losers is winners do things losers don't want to do. Ask yourself during the pandemic, what kind of choices are you making? How are you spending your time? That's a question you got to be asking yourself. What choices are you making, and are they good for the rest of your life, for the future? So anyway, anybody got any questions or comments? Angie, go ahead.
I think parents are stuck in their ways, and I'm afraid that at their age, they're not going to be able to change it.
Well, I think you're right. These three that were here have to help them. And it's elder abuse. These people aren't sufficient. I don't think they have the strength and the wherewithal to fight back, so they have to have that support. And, you know, Terri, she's a judge, for God's sake. She knows how all this stuff works. That's why I say she can arrange a conservatorship if that's what needs to happen to get her out and on her feet. She has Social Security, she has a pension, and she's old enough she can get in assisted living herself. It's not like there aren't choices here. I'm stunned by this. Yeah, Ellen, number 22. Ellen?
How does the son, though, deal with the guilt? I mean, if something does happen, how do you overcome that feeling of guilt?
What he's going to do is say, I did everything I could. I got professional help. We drove 1,500 miles to see Dr. Phil. He followed up with professional support from a PhD level therapist. We had a plan, we worked the plan, and then she sabotaged it. We did everything we could, and I'm at peace in my soul about that. If you can't say that, then you do have a problem. So I get that, but that's what's kept them from doing anything up until now. So they have to do it. I want to thank all of my guests today, and if you at home want to have your own doctor on demand, which is great because it's teletherapy or telemedicine, you can go to Google Play Store or the Apple App Store and download the Doctor on Demand app. For more information about today's show, log on to drphil.com. I've been going to Facebook at night and talking about these and answering y'all's questions. Also, I'm on Twitter and Instagram, and I pop up on TikTok from time to time, just having fun. Don't forget to subscribe to Robin's podcast, I've Got a Secret. If you haven't subscribed yet, you really are missing out because she discusses all of life's little secrets with amazing guests like John Snedeker, a clinical director and male sexual dysfunction expert. So you're talking sex, huh?
Yes.
Okay. Robin and John do have a fascinating conversation about everything from performance anxiety to Viagra. I told you no topic is off limits on Robin's podcast, and this one is an eye-opener for sure. We'll see you next time. Thanks.
She lives with her parents and
She is 68 years old.
and even swiped her mom's purse.
In the middle of the night.
America's oldest moocher.
I was going to the bathroom in the hallway.
With your mother's purse.
New Dr. Phil. Check your local listings.